Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this informational call about the one-year BALM family program. We have a series of 4 webinars that we are opening to you over the next 8 weeks. Every other week, we have one for families. And this week, webinar 1 will be about the 7 C's, what families need to know. I'm Bev Buncher, and I'm the founder of the BALM and the creator of the method. And I also wrote a book called BALM, The Loving Path to Family Recovery that I hope you'll read if what you're looking for is a way to help your family and your loved one when it comes to being impacted by a use disorder. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever feel like you're the reason that your loved one has a use disorder? Do you ever try to control his or her use and wonder why they won't let you? And do you ever wonder why, after all these months or years, no matter what you try to do, none of your solutions seem to last? My friends, the chances are this problem that your family is facing is bigger than you think. But it's certainly not hopeless. If your loved one is in treatment, congratulations. About 19% of the people who need treatment actually get into treatment. Once they get in, their work is cut out for them. So if you think, oh wow, now my loved one's in treatment, woohoo! Think again. This is the beginning. Your job, whether your loved one is in treatment or not, is to get to work to figure out what your role is, how you can contribute to things getting better, not worse. Whether they're in or not, you have a job to do. Advocate for your loved one's recovery, not for what they want. If they're in treatment, support the treatment center. Fully participate in all the family programs, and really, truly work on yourself. Your job is to get your life back and to be their best chance at recovery. We'll show you how to do both. So as I was starting to tell you, treatment is really just the beginning of the journey, not the end. And the fact is, if your loved one has a use disorder, it's likely you have contributed to the problem. So now it's time to become part of the solution. And here at the BALM, we're all about showing you how. So we start with 5 tips. We invite you to drop expectations of how things are going to be once they get in recovery. We invite you to focus on yourself. Be a loving mirror. Set boundaries and get support. All of these you will learn how to do in the BALM program. And this call is about encouraging you to enroll in the one-year BALM Family Recovery Program membership so you can develop the skills you need to support your loved ones' recovery, your family's recovery, and your own recovery. You're home now. Welcome to the BALM, the loving path to family recovery. It all starts with the BALM 7 C's. You didn't cause your loved one's use disorder. You cannot control it, and you cannot cure it. But here's where it gets hopeful. You can contribute to your loved one's recovery. You are connected to your struggling loved one on a level much deeper than their use disorder. You can learn to communicate and you are always at choice. So let's go through those 7 C's together. First of all, you didn't cause their use disorder. What causes it is repeated use that has an effect on the pleasure areas of the brain. And this leads to physical changes in the brain, which lead to increased tolerance, which in some people leads to a use disorder. It is a disorder of the brain, which is why we call it a substance use disorder. We say in the BALM that they have a dis-ease. They're just not at ease from the inside out. In AA, they call it an obsession of the mind and an allergy of the body. And indeed, we know there's often a genetic component. The second C, you can't control it. Nagging won't help, yelling won't help, screaming won't help, begging, coercing, demanding, manipulating. Have you ever tried these? Maybe you've noticed they don't work. You cannot control a person's use disorder. And the third C, you can't cure it either. Your loved one, like it or not, is on a journey. It's their journey. It's way beyond you. And when it comes right down to it, when they get help, God willing, it can be arrested, but not cured. The fourth C, where the hope begins, you can contribute to their recovery. Didn't cause it, can't control it, can't cure it, but you can contribute to it getting better. And you do that by a shift in your attitude, a loving tone of voice, words that do not label and do not cut down, behaviors that are supportive, and a perspective that sees them as a person worthy of your love and your respect. Your thoughts, words, and deeds can and do have an impact. The fifth C, you are connected to your loved one on a level much deeper than their struggles. We like to say eye to eye, heart to heart. It's an inner connection. You feel it. You feel it when you remember good times in the past and when you hope for good times in the future. And in the BALM, we'll teach you how to enliven that connection in the most positive way possible. The sixth C, you can learn to communicate. Ever feel like, I don't know what to say to him anymore. I have nothing to say to her. Everything I say is wrong, and she won't listen to me anyway, so why even try? Whoa. In the BALM, we're going to teach you how to communicate. You're going to be smiling, remembering good times. You're going to learn how to let go of fears and the resentments that are keeping you from communicating. You'll learn how to stay in the moment and how ultimately to be a loving mirror. And the seventh C, you are always at choice. First, we become aware that we are at choice. Then we accept that the choices may not be exactly how we wanted them to be, but we are at choice, and we accept what the choices are in front of us. And then we take action. And when we do that, awareness, acceptance, action, we're no longer a victim. We invite you to own your choices and live your life. The BALM will help you do that. I'd like to share with you some of our BALM aphorisms. One is prevention is early intervention. We say to families, you may be coming while your loved one is just experimenting. You may be here not because they're using, but because there's been using in your family and you want to prevent using. Or you may be coming because they've been using for 30 years now, but you want to prevent it from getting worse. Prevention is early intervention, and anything you do now has a chance of preventing worse things to come. Now is the time for you to get strong so you can be your loved one's best chance at recovery. We invite you to go deep, to live strong. Prepare to have an attitudinal shift over these next 4 sessions. And then get in the BALM and educate yourself with information through our 12 principles and hundreds of interviews with experts and family members. Transformation through our 7-step process to learn how to communicate powerfully with your loved one. And support. Our community is a wonderful support community, and it's all online. You can access recordings 24/7, and there are 68 classes every week. The key to it all is practice, and you'll have great opportunity to do that over the next year in the BALM program. I'd like to invite you to consider this series of webinars an invitation to change your family tree. Come to these intro sessions, learn all you can. Read my book, BALM, The Loving Path to Family Recovery. You can get that on Amazon or on our own website, balmfamilyrecovery.com. And participate in the online family recovery program. For more information on how to enroll in the BALM, speak with a professional who provided you with this video. That professional could be one of our coaches. It could be someone in the Family Recovery Resources Company. So to learn more about the BALM, speak with your professional or speak with us at FRR. If you're going to speak with us, it's 1-888-998-BALM. And of course, come and visit our website, balmfamilyrecovery.com. We look forward to hearing from you and working with you and helping you blaze the trail to recovery in your home. Remember, everybody, be a loving mirror. Bye.